He made the assignment.
assignment은 과제고
나
포인트만 잘 헷갈리는 것 같아요.
appointment.
지나가드릴게요.
네.
So 찬혁 made an appointment
Yeah.
with me까지 하면 좋아요.
He made work appointments with me.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to work tomorrow.
Mm.
Before I work tomorrow, I'm gonna vote.
Buy. I'm gonna buy. Mm.
Vote.
Huh? I'm gonna buy a what?
The president vote.
제가 잘못 들었네. I'm gonna vote, right?
I'm gonna
I'm gonna
vote.
vote.
Yeah.
저는 bought 그 천하의 거가에만 들었는데.
Bought.
Right. I pre-voted.
You pre-voted.
So what's your plan for tomorrow after voting? Are you gonna work all day long?
After voting, I'm gonna work out.
Okay.
I'm gonna work out, and then after that, I have to go to studio right away.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's it. Because I'm gonna train today with my friend who worked with me. Works with me.
Do you work out regularly?
Yeah, I'm trying to exercise almost like 3 or 4 times in a week.
A recording session?
Yeah, it's recording session, kind of.
So you're working out regularly?
Yeah. Tomorrow is personal training day.
Oh, right. How often do you get personal training?
2 times in a week. Yeah.
Twice a week 해도 되고.
Twice a week.
It's all good. Great. So let's talk about your weekend. And maybe we can also include your diary.
Yeah, my weekend was horrible because
Oh no.
I broke up with my girlfriend.
What? For good?
Yeah. Everything's
Ew.
gone.
No way.
No way. Same. Like
Well, I thought you guys had like a really good relationship.
I thought it was.
That's what I thought too.
That's what I thought too. That's what I thought too. So yeah.
Oh my god, that's so shocking for me.
Actually, the last we have the last class, last class.
After last class?
After last class, even like we broke up. It's been a week, almost a week.
Oh.
We broke up.
So
since we.
You broke up. You were even broken up last class.
Yeah.
Ah.
So last class I didn't tell you because I didn't.
No. Wait, should we stop recording?
But like,
Is it okay?
Yeah, it's okay. So at the time I needed to clear my mind. So
Yeah.
yes, I didn't tell you.
Well, of course, yeah.
I didn't tell you that.
It's too bad.
It's bad. So.
Wait, can I ask a little bit about it?
Yeah, sure. Like.
I mean, I don't wanna. I'm not gonna judge. Like, of course, I don't know the whole story.
Yeah.
But like, what happened? What was the problem?
I think she told me that first.
Right.
That she wants to break up.
Oh, really?
So I was like, oh, why? But she told me like, she was like, I think I don't love you anymore. So.
Oh no. I wonder why. You guys had.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same. I thought it was.
Yeah. Were there any signs?
Apparently now I realize all the like
Signs.
2 months. It's been 2 months to 지난 2달 동안
In the last 2 months.
In the last 2 months, she shows she showed her feels,
She showed.
her sign.
She showed the signs
She showed the signs.
of how she felt.
How she felt.
Dang.
Yeah.
I'm so shocked because I know like you guys are both very like you try to not show everyone how you feel.
Yeah.
And I can understand that, but you had like English class together,
Yeah.
and when she was having class, she was always talking about you, and you were having class, you were always talking about her.
I think it's not a problem, but my problem was try to give all about things. 막 너무 퍼주려고 했다.
I tried to give her everything.
Yeah. I'm trying to give everything, but
Like I spoiled her too much.
yeah, I spoiled her too much. So yes, so I think she doesn't feel any the charm points for me. Charm points for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
No, I don't think so. I think it's just. So there are girls I think who appreciate it,
yeah.
and I guess there are girls who need their own space, right? But I don't think that's going to be a problem.
And normally when we go, when we have trip, when we went to trip, like we just normally have some argument, like, but it's just tattoo. It was just tattoo.
Just small arguments, right?
Small arguments. She tired of that argument. She was tired of those arguments, so
Maybe she's very sensitive.
yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense in any other ways.
I mean, I know, like, I could tell
Yeah.
that Zebin is kind of a very sensitive person. Like, we have to be careful around her.
Yeah.
But I think she's also a very nice,
Mhm.
like, person. Man, you guys look so good together.
I was.
Yeah, you were thinking about like taking it to the next level, right? Like moving to like living together.
Yeah.
Yeah, like moving to another house.
Mm-hmm.
Man, it's so sad.
It's so sad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't wanna dig in too much.
But
It's
it's
a
all
sensitive issue.
it's all things. Like
That's everything, right?
that's everything.
Mm.
So on Saturday I organized all her stuff because she moved out. She moved last Thursday, so
Right.
I slept in my studio.
Right.
Nice to
So
meet
you gave her some time to move.
Yeah, so I slept in my studio almost like 2 days. It
Dang.
was too bad time, and so
Right. Oh, I'm
Saturday.
sorry, man. Sorry to hear that.
oh, it's okay. So I cleaned up all her stuff and clothes and our memories, the stuff. Saturday.
Yeah.
So now my house is all clean. Dang.
How long has it been since you started dating each other?
It's been 2 years and a half,
Wow.
but she throw away all the
Yeah.
throw away 2
She
years.
wanted to move on, right? So are you upset at her?
Yeah, I'm super upset at her.
Yeah.
At the first time she told me to broke up, but I was like, I was just sad. But
Oh.
after time by goes
after time went by?
After time went by, it feels changed to upset.
I started, well, being upset.
I started being upset.
I started resenting 이런 표현도 많이 써요.
Resenting.
원망하는 거예요. Because I mean, I don't know the details, so I can't judge. But yeah, I mean, you sound kind of like surprised about everything. Like you didn't expect it, so I can understand.
I'm still
Yeah,
don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know why either. Because I think like from a girl's perspectiv가 문제돼. Perspective. From a guy's perspective 관점이란 뜻이에요. 관점. From my perspective 이런 얘기를 많이 해요. 대신 의견 조율을 할 때. From a guy's perspective, like you have everything you need. Like you're financially stable. Right?
Yeah.
And you have, you have cool job. Like you have like work-life balance, right? So you can, you spend a lot of time. You try to hang out with her at least on the weekend, right? That's pretty good.
But she kind of, I guess, she probably feel bored for boarding.
Bored?
Yeah, bored.
Really? Because I think you guys go on trips all the time.
Yeah, but now that I think about it, that she told me every time she wants to go out and she wants to hang out with her friends, even like empty stuff.
But that's normal. She's
Yeah,
in university, right?
Yeah, I saw, but she didn't go any empty since we started to date.
Why? Because of you?
She told me that like it was for me and her, but I've never tried to
Stop her, right?
stop her. Yeah.
Or prevent her.
Prevent her. Well, I think that's the excuse.
I mean, man.
Or she has.
Because I know her too. Like I don't wanna assume. Assume이 뭔지 아세요?
assume.
Assume 좀 어려운 단어들이 많이 나와요. Assume is like 유추하다.
Assume.
Yeah, I don't want to assume because I know her and I know that she's a really nice person.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't want to assume her too, but or maybe maybe she has another guy.
I mean, don't think that.
I don't think that too,
I
but
don't think you should think that.
but if I think that, it always makes sense.
Really?
Yeah.
No, but I don't understand because, like, you know her birthday, right?
Yeah.
And she had like she was supposed to have an appointment, and then her friends couldn't come. Like, do you remember? She was supposed to go to Haidilao with her old friends.
Old friends, yeah.
But they couldn't come, right? So she went with her the solar car project team, right?
Yeah.
I mean, if she had like another guy, she would just go with him.
Yeah,
But she was like really upset, and
it's makes me headache.
yeah, that's why you kept drinking with your friends who broke up.
Yeah, so I have to get drinking.
Oh man. Well, I mean, I'm a Christian, so like when something like that happens to me, I usually think like I guess she wasn't the girl for me, right?
Yeah.
So I want to say that to you, like, you have to find someone that appreciates you, and like you have to both be happy together. So
like I don't know. Just
mm,
to find a girl who appreciates you.
yeah. So
So
like God has other plans for you.
God's plan.
This isn't the person who God wants you to be. 뭐 이런 얘기를 많이 하는 것 같아요.
Yeah.
To be with. Oh man, it's been a while since I broke up, so. But I think it's even more shocking than my last breakup.
Oh really?
Yeah, because you know, you like most breakups, you kind of assume도 여기 또 나오네요.
Yeah, also.
Well, you can kind of assume the breakup, right? But this breakup was very surprising for me, and I think it was surprising for you too.
So at the time I was like, it feels like she is just like pure
It's a like a comparison.
comparison.
Okay, keep going.
Like she find a good toy and then she throw away the toy after she doesn't feel anything about this toy. So 그냥 장난감 놀다가 버린 느낌이야.
Yeah.
재미없어서. So I don't want to think about it in a bad way,
Yeah.
but she makes me think about the bad way.
Yeah. I mean like 한국말로 간단히 하고 있다는 얘기하면 좋을 것 같은데
네.
너무 어려워져가지고 제가 근데 근데 그렇게 생각을 안 하셨으면 좋겠는 마음이 있어가지고 이런 얘기를 하는 것 같은데
네.
뭔가 근데 누구도 이 사람이랑 익숙해지고 그 감정이 좀 적어지는 순간이 올 텐데
네.
그게 사람마다 그 정도하고 뭐 얼마나 도파민이 줄어들고 막 이런 거는 진짜 유추할 수 없는 것 같아. 예측할 수 없는 부분인 것 같고 그리고 아무도 그 생각을 하면서 연애를 시작을 하지 않잖아요.
네 맞아.
다들 행복하게 잘 오래오래 살 생각으로 연애를 시작을 하는데 그러니까 근데 어떻게 보면은 만나다가 이 사람이랑 더 이상 있는 게 여러 어떠한 이유 때문에 즐겁지 않을 수도 있는 건데 잘 안 맞으는 걸 수도 있고 아니면은 그러면은 서로를 위한 사람이 아니었을 수도 있는 거죠. 예전에는 제가 막 한참 헤어질 때는 그 헤어진 거에 대한 원망이 저도 조금 있었는데 요즘에는 좀 더 나이가 들고 성숙해져서 그런 건지 모르겠는데 오히려 헤어질 거였으면은 잘 됐다라는 생각도 들어요. 요즘에는. 그래서 저번에 헤어졌을 때 그러니까 좀 어떤 느낌이었냐면 어차피 너도 나도 서로 오래오래 계속 좋아할 수 있는 사람을 원하는 거고 나도 나를 진짜 좋아하는 사람을 원하고 내가 이렇게 좋아해주는 만큼 나한테 돌려줄 사람을 원하는 거고 그게 너가 아니면은 너가 아무리 멋진 사람이고 그래도 이제 나도 다른 사람을 찾아야 되는 게 맞고 너도 다른 사람을 찾아야 되는 게 맞고 어떻게 보면 나도 아깝고 우리 계속 만나기엔 나도 아깝고 너도 아까운 상황이니
Maybe she's right.
I mean there's nothing you can do. Do you think she was a bad person?
No. I never think about that. But she told me that when we broke up, it was I think we can't. We act sensitive when we get emotional. Yes, so emotional each other. So we can't handle our emotional each other. So
Like
we can control it.
yeah, when we started arguing, right?
And then we start arguing, or just when we get sensitive each other.
We got
We got
emotional, 좀 감정적으로 변했다. When we 싸울 때, 뭐 이런 뜻으로.
서로가 서로의 감정을 주체를 잘 못한다는 예민해져.
We can't handle our emotions.
We can handle our emotion.
When we
When
fight, right?
When we fight, we're sensitive.
Argue. When we are sensitive, when we get sensitive.
When we get sensitive.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's true. So maybe she right. Maybe she.
Yeah. Well, how old are you now?
I'm 26.
How old is your girlfriend?
She's 25 years old.
How many boyfriends did she have before you? Do you know?
I don't know, but she told me that she had a boyfriend. She had a boyfriend before I met, but he cheated on her. So I couldn't heard that topic.
Right. So you're her second boyfriend, almost.
Almost, but yeah, almost. I can feel it.
Maybe she wants to just more experience.
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
Do you want more experience?
Yeah.
How many relationships have you been in?
Like after 20 years old or whole my life.
Like serious relationships.
Serious
Yeah,
relationship.
how many serious relationships?
Or 3 include her. 3 or 4.
So do you want to get married now? How do you feel?
I want to get married with her, but after we broke up, I need to exposure to know about the girl.
Yeah.
I need to know about. Yeah. I need more to know about her.
Right. Honestly, this is one of the reasons that I meet someone with the same religion. Does that make sense? This is one of the reasons. 이유 중에 하나예요. 어떤 이유? That I meet someone with the same religion as me. 저랑 같은 종교인 사람을 만나는 이유 중에 하나예요. Because it's so hard to understand and trust that person.
Yeah.
But if I meet someone with the same religion, like we have very similar 가치관, like values, same values. So it's easier to trust her. Like, yeah. I think it's very hard to trust someone.
Yeah.
It's very hard to trust someone. And that's why you need to be honest. I think being honest is also very important.
Yeah. 뼈저리게 느끼고 있어.
Because when I saw you two, I thought you were very 잘 어울려. 이런 단어들을 나중에 배우긴 한데, because I think 그 서로의 외적인 모습을 보여주는 것을 둘 다 엄청 조심스러워하는 것 같았어요.
네, 맞아.
근데 그런 성향이 엄청 잘 맞는다고 생각을 했거든요. 저 같은 경우는 그냥 있는 그대로 다 보여주는 편이고. 근데 그러면은 어떻게 보면은 서로한테도 좋은 모습만 보여주자 이게 될 수도 있을 것 같은데.
So like the problem was I want to be honest to her. I want to be honest to her, but and also she told me that she wants to know how I feel really honestly.
Yeah.
But when I tell her my
When I tell her my honest feelings, right?
what I honest feelings, she get really angry, and also she get really sensitive. So I was like, oh yes, the start point is wrong. Start point was wrong. But at the time I can fix all the relationship.
I mean, that's why, like, when I was trying to meet Insu, did I tell you about my like 소개팅 phase? Phase 단어 배웠나요 우리?
Face? 뭐
Face?
1페이지
맞아요. My 소개팅 phase. So I had like a 어플 and 소개팅 phase in my life.
How old?
So before I dated Insu, I was on 3 different apps. Like it was Hinge, Bumble, Coffee Meets Bagel. Like they're very kind of 틴더만큼 그런 가볍지는 않은 플랫폼들인데, and I just met. I think I met like 15 people in 1 month.
Oh, it's like 회전 초밥.
Yeah, it was.
But you need that.
Because like after I broke up with my ex, I felt like I don't have a lot of time, right? And I don't have a lot of energy, and I'm not gonna like I have to meet a lot of people to find a good person, right? So I just met a bunch of people, but my 기준 was very very strict. 까다로웠어요. I had very strict standards. So number 1 was she has to speak Korean and English, because I can't watch TV with her if she doesn't speak English, and I can't introduce her to my friends because my friends speak English. And number 2 was she has to be Christian, so I can trust her and I can we can go to church together and stuff like that. And then the third was she has to be attractive to me. 외적으로 이제 끌려야 된다. And just like stuff like that. There was a lot. There was like 5 to 7 things. And then in the first day, like when I meet that person for the first like 소개팅, then I will just be very honest. Like I'm looking for someone like this. Yeah, because I don't want to waste your time. Like because you're 30 something, like you're 30, like you have to get married soon. Like I don't want to waste your time. Like I'm not gonna do that. And but I don't want you to waste my time either. Like sincerely, 진짜 진심으로. Like I want to get to know each other. 서로 알고 싶은데 좀 진지하게 알아가고 싶다. 그래서 무슨 이상한 게임이나 막 밀당 없이 그냥 솔직하게 저는 이런 사람입니다. 저랑 맞는 사람을 찾고 있고 그걸 억지로 맞추지 않았으면 좋겠어요. 저랑 똑같이 맞는데 진짜 있는 그대로 보여주고 그게 서로 맞았으면 좋겠다.
It's very honest.
Yeah, that's what I did. That's what I did in the beginning, and I think that's very important. I think I did a very good job. Yeah. So I think 저도 그렇게 바뀌어온 것 같아요. 근데 그게 무슨 안 좋은 쪽으로 바뀐 것 같지는 않고, 물론 당연히 어렸을 때 그 순수함, 막 저도 한 25살까지 순수했던 것 같아요. 25살까지 그래도 뭔가 막 이대로 그냥 자만추해서 결혼할 수 있지 않을까. 그리고 그럴 수는 있을 것 같은데.
To make sure.
아 근데 이게 나이가 들수록 점점 자신을 숨기는 것 같아요.
자신을 숨긴
그 자기의 그 진짜 알맹이를 숨기는 기술들을 많이 터득하는 것 같아요. 굳이 이러한 분쟁을 피할 수 있는 방법들도 찾고, 그래서 좀 더 노골적으로 나랑 솔직해질 수 있는 사람들을 찾았던 것 같고. 그래서 뭐 시작부터 잘못했다라는 얘기를 하셔가지고.
But that way I can find my not problem. I want to say this problem like
No, I don't think it's a problem. But,
Yeah. so I want to. The one thing is to know is I want to be honest when I get mad when I miss someone. So
yeah, I think that's very important.
equally.
And I think that's like 정말 멋있는 그러니까 한국에서 좋아하는 남자의 기준 중에 하나인 것 같아요. 다른 사람들한테는 다 프로페셔널한 모습을 보여주는데
No.
자기 여자한테는 정말 그 약점도 드러내고 솔직하고 그거는 똑같이 해줄 수 있는 여자. 그리고 그 과정 속에서 그 솔직한 모습이 그 turn off라고 하거든요. turn off라고 해서 살짝 그 매력을 못 느끼는 그런 사람이면 안 되는 것 같아요. 그 솔직한 나의 모습에서 오히려 더 매력을 느끼는 사람을 찾아야 되는데 그게 어려운 것 같아요.
그러게요.
왜냐면 겉에 있는 모습은 다 포장을 할 수 있고 근데 솔직한 나의 있는 그대로의 나의 것을 그게 사실 서로 돼야 오래 가는 건데 예, 점점 더 보여줄 수밖에 없는 거잖아요. 그래서 근데 그것을 숨기고 시작을 하면은 나중에 이제 시간을 막 엄청 낭비하게 되는 것 같아요. 제가 저번에 헤어졌을 때 느꼈던 게 그러니까 너무 진심이었고 나도 걔도 진심이었겠지만 시간이 좀 아깝다. 저 이런 생각 진짜 많이 했거든요. 시간이 아깝다. 그러니까 저도 좀 결혼을 하고 싶어하는 사람으로서 이 뭔가 과정을 다 추억과 역사로 만들고 싶은데 근데 어쨌든 난 이제 사실 사실에도 뭐 어찌 할지 모르겠고 이때 가봤던 데이트 장소들이 너무 많아가지고 이제 다른 사람 데려가면은 뭔가 그런 느낌도 안 들길 것 같고 저는 그런 생각이 많이 들었던 것 같고
네.
그거를 몇 번 겪고 나니까 진짜 결혼할 사람을 찾아야겠다는 생각을 진짜 많이 했어요.
진짜 그러네.
I mean, it's just me.
So I don't. So now I think about it is 이 지금 현재 드는 생각. Yes.
My current thoughts are.
My current thoughts was when I miss someone who I can feel the charm, who I can feel really.
charm이라는 단어가 조금 한국어랑 달라요. 그냥 who I like,
Who I like.
who I am attracted to.
Attract. When I meet someone who I am attracted to, I want to be really straight.
Straightforward, right?
Straight. I want to be honest.
straightforward 정말 좋은 단어예요. 직설적이고 싶다, 솔직하고 싶다.
I want to be really